As a kid, I started playing banjo when I was about 14, and my goal was to start making bluegrass records, and that didn't happen by luck of the music biz. And I didn't get a bluegrass album out till years later, and the first one was with Ralph Stanley and the Clinch Mountain Boys, so that was worth the wait. But I actually began my writing relationship with Robert Hunter on that album. I was on tour with Elvis Costello last summer and over in Europe, and when I got back, I was just really fired up to write. So I started sending Robert these melodies, and so in about 10 days we wrote about 18 songs, and then I called my friend Randy Coors, who had been producing my last 2 solo bluegrass records.
Jim Lauderdale called me at 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, and he said that I want to come in tomorrow if you're free and cut some stuff. I think it'd be fun. And I thought he was just, going to come in with an acoustic guitar and do some acoustic guitar vocals. And then he started saying, well, I'd really love to use Scott Vestal and Tim Crouch and some of these really incredible Nashville-based musicians. And I'm like, whoa, Jim, wait a minute. We're talking about tomorrow here.
And so I just thought, I don't think we can pull this off right now. And I had said, we need to turn in the master by Wednesday in order for the record company to be able to put it out in this timely manner I kind of have in my head. And so I just thought, well, I'll do this some other time. And then the next day I got a call from Randy, and he said, well, I've got everybody lined up, and so 10 o'clock Sunday morning we'll start. So I just thought, uh-oh, be careful what you wish for. Hey, I'm Jim Lauderdale, and we're over here at Randy Coors' studio. I've got a stellar cast of pickers together, and the event we've got going on is this is a new record I'm working on today of songs that I've just written with Robert Hunter.
Seemed like to me that was sort of a spur of the moment thing. It all get it in such a big hurry, and it all came together, and it's all we've got to get it now. And I hadn't heard the song before, and I wrote charts out for it and went in the studio and cut them all really fast.
Well, this is Slack Key Studio. This is where we've cut 3 of the 4 bluegrass records that Jim's done. The Bluegrass Diaries, Can We Get Any Closer, and the new one, Reason and Rhyme, were all recorded here. We started 9 a.m. Sunday morning, and by 11 o'clock p.m. that evening, the entire record, and I mean the entire record, was in the can.
Don't tempt the devil with your love. What in the world are you thinking of?
Jim has a very recognizably different approach, I guess, to all of his music, be it bluegrass or Americana, or even if he plays traditional country or rocked up country or whatever he does. Specifically with his bluegrass thing, he puts a Buck Owens twang on his bluegrass vocals that allows me to sort of be his Don Rich.
I know he's a big fan of Ralph Stanley's, and he leans that way on some occasion. I think on other occasions he leans more to the country side of it.
I just heard Tim grabbing those stabs with me a little stronger, and that's it.
You know,
it's pretty stout from there on.
As far as the track goes, I don't really like it.
I love it, guys. Oh gosh.
I wanted to ask you about the song Tiger and the Monkey, which is just nuts.
Tiger and the monkey went to war. Monkey rode in on a Labrador. Tiger came on roller skates, did some fancy figure eights. Juggling a dozen plates or more.
I would sometimes come up with a couple at a time and send them to him, and it's kind of a testimony to his brilliance, I think, as a lyricist. I mean, I sent him the melody. I didn't know what it would be like at all lyrically, and then he comes up with Tiger and the Monkey, and it just blew my mind. I was just filled with joy when I saw that lyric.
Fields of the Lord are shining from the face of everyone. Shining, shining, shining with a never setting sun. Peace beyond believing and love that never ends.
Robert Hunter and I had written a song to pitch to Ralph Stanley. We'd written 3 gospel songs one day before the tour with Elvis Costello, and it was too late for Ralph, but there was this song called Fields of the Lord, and I thought, well, hey, if Ralph isn't going to take that, I'm going to do it.
Just beyond the turning, where the roads of life all meet, our souls will be returning, and the circle will be complete. Fields of the Lord are shining from the face of everyone. Shining, shining, shining with the never setting sun.
I want to try to do a bluegrass record every year I can, because I have a lot of catching up to do from when I was a teenager wanting to make bluegrass records.
And the most brilliant thing that Jim does is he never writes the same song twice. And it's really remarkable for a songwriter that has 20 records out.
Lost far beyond reason